time now for the game preview presented by Ticketmaster, here with head coach Kevin Stefanski. Kevin, before we get to this week, I want to talk about some of your guys that have won some awards, gotten some honors. You guys have 5 Pro Bowlers, 6 alternates. What does that say about this team that so many guys were voted in?
You know, it's really important. We play the greatest team sport there is, but individual accolades are awesome, and we're rooting for all of our guys. We want, 53 Pro Bowlers, but I'm happy for those guys. I'm happy for the alternates. It recognizes them. I think it's a great reflection on them, and I think it's a great reflection on the team and their teammates. And anything that they get individually, I think we all share in.
Speaking of those individual awards, 2 of the Pro Bowlers, Myles Garrett and Joel Bitonio, also getting some PFWA awards. What do they mean to this team as leaders? Because that's kind of what those awards are.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. Myles and Joel in particular, those 2 guys, great choice. They come to work every day. They're professionals. They treat people with respect, and I think that's what those awards speak to. All
right, turning to this week, Cincinnati Bengals last regular season game. What's the mindset going into this game, knowing you guys are locked in at that 5 seed?
Yeah, we want to finish strong. This is an important game for us, knowing that we're locked in, like you mentioned. We know we have that second season coming up, but first things first, we want to make sure that we go out there, compete like crazy, and we're playing, we want to win.
They said the same thing. Zach Taylor plans to play some starters. Does that change your approach when you're going out there at all?
It really doesn't. We really have to focus on what our team needs, what's best for our team. In this situation, we felt it was best to use this flexibility that we've earned. So we'll rest some guys, not everybody. It's impossible to rest everybody. So we're excited about the opportunity that this provides for a bunch of guys that haven't played a ton, so they get to go compete like crazy.
When you're making that decision of who will play and who will rest, what goes into that decision for each guy?
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's really based on some injuries at different positions, and with the roster limitations that there are, you can only have 2 practice squad elevations, so there's a limit to what you can do, but it really goes into who we can try to get fresh for next week.
Can some of that even be resting them for some series, almost like play the preseason stuff?
It could be. We'll rotate guys at certain positions, again, where we can.
All right, now the quarterback situation. Joe Flacco, we know he's resting. You guys have Jeff Driscoll, 5th starting quarterback this season. What do you like from him early on?
Yeah, Jeff really picked up our system very seamlessly. He came from Arizona, which is 95% to what we're doing, so terminology was very easy for him. Just felt like this was the opportunity where he's ready to go, so we can kind of get him reps in our system, and we're excited to see what he can do.
How much of this game, wanting to finish strong, is about keeping momentum going? You guys are on a win streak heading into the playoffs. Does that play into this?
You know, the momentum for us really is about what we do in this building when we work every single week. So the work that we get done, that's the momentum that we build.
Are you preparing for the Bengals as they're going to play all their starters?
We are. We'll find out, like everybody else, what their plan is on Sunday, but really the focus is on us.
What do you like from them as the matchup? You guys play them very well every year. Does that change because the stakes aren't where they normally are?
I think the schemes remain mostly the same. Obviously, there are certain things that we'll do in this game that you might not do in a normal game with a new quarterback, making sure that he's comfortable in everything that you do. But the schemes really do remain the same.
Now, when you are going into this week, you're preparing for them to finish strong. But are you able to get any work in for that playoff run, or is it just strictly Bengals?
Well, I think you have to be ready for the game next week. Obviously, it's opponents that we've played this season, some recently, some not so recently. So you do revisit that, but you make sure that this game, it's first things first for us. This game gets our attention.
What is what are the vibes? I know you don't like the word vibes, but what are the vibes for the guys that are maybe getting that opportunity that normally don't get to play, that might see more field time on Sunday?
Awesome opportunity. I mean, our guys have stayed locked in so much this season. As you know, our depth has been tested in a bunch of different positions and areas this season. So some guys have gotten a lot of reps, but this is another chance for them to get out there, show what they can do.
Do you guys look around the league figuring out who you guys are going to play in the playoff? Is that in your mind at all, or you just wait and see?
I mean, we're wait and see. I mean, it's unique that our opponent will be somebody that we've played, and it could be 3 different teams, and we've played all 3. So that's unique. So we can revisit those games this week and take a peek at them, and then this weekend we'll find out who it is.
All right. Well, good luck on Sunday. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks, Kim.